and welcome to the kickoff of the 335th birthday celebration of the Town of Islip. How exciting it is to be here with each and every one of you today as we celebrate together this milestone in our town. And here comes the band. They're being led by the American Legion Ruzy Bone Post 411. Thank you, gentlemen. And the Michael Murphy Sea Cadets. And look who's here, folks. It's Quackajack from our own Long Island Ducks. And he is being escorted by the award-winning, famous Brentwood High School Green Machine Marching Band. If everyone would please stand. And I would ask our New York State Senator, Phil Boyle, if he would please come forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please cover your hearts. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If everyone would remain standing, we have a special treat today. A dear friend and someone who's a retired police officer from the Suffolk County Police Department, Jim Edmonds, is going to come up and sing the Star-Spangled Banner. And Jim, can we invite everyone to sing along?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, Jim. Everyone, please be seated, and thank you so much. I know that we have representatives of, we're very lucky. We are a town as big as we are. We have 3 police precincts that are there protecting us, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. And from the 3rd, we have Inspector Michael Rowan. From the 4th, we have Inspector Hal Jansen. And we have a representative from the 5th representing Inspector Silva. I'd also like to take a moment, and if they could all please stand when I announce them so that you can see them. First, I want to begin with my colleagues on the town board. He hasn't gotten here yet. I was going to do seniority, but he's here. Please come forward on the stage. Councilman John Cochran. Councilwoman Mary Kate Mullen. Councilman Jim O'Connor. Our receiver of taxes, Alexis White. No, boo, she only collects them. for other taxing jurisdictions. And let's not forget, we are the smallest percentage of all of the taxing jurisdictions, just so you know. Right, Alexis? Okay. And our town clerk who does a fine job, Olga Murray. And I'd like to introduce someone who served on the 300th anniversary celebration committee for the Town of Islip, and she's going to help us with the events going forward. A matriarch of the Town of Islip, of the hamlet of Islip, Kay Irwood. And we thought it was befitting to recognize our senior citizens. And we have a lot of the centers represented from the Town of Islip. And in no particular order, if you're here when I call out your name, please stand. From the Cesar Trenzo Senior Center, Juan Pabon. Also from the Cesar Trenzo Center, Maria Melendez. From the Joyce Fitzpatrick Center, Joan Becht. She brought a cheering squad, that's good. Also from Joyce Patrick, Carol Johannes. Okay, the cheers are going to build with each one, I can tell. From Oakdale, Grace Slosher. From the West Islip Senior Center, Lynn Coughlin. And Madeline Kakamisi. And from Ronkonkoma, Patricia Mayer. Thank you so much. I'd also like to acknowledge, and I don't have all the names, but I do want them to be noted for their presence here today. First of all, many of the chambers of commerce are here tonight. I particularly want to recognize Charlie Spencer, who's in the midst of knee surgery right now, from the West Islip Chamber of Commerce. The West Islip Chamber of Commerce donated our time capsule, and I think it's on display here somewhere, that we're going to bury at the end of all of the festivities next December. Also, we have our school superintendents, as I've mentioned earlier. Many members of, in fact, let me just look at this list here. Okay. From Bayport Blue Point, Tim Horney. From Connecticut, Dr. Linda Adams. From West Islip, Bernadette Burns. From Sayville, John Stimmel. You can applaud. They do a great job with our kids, they really do. I also had greetings from John Dolan from East Islip, who got called away and couldn't be here today. Also, we have from the village of Brightwaters, the mayor, John Baldini. They have a lot of events planned this holiday season too. The Justice of the Peace of the Village of Ocean Beach, Bill Wexler. Trustee of the Village of Ocean Beach, Dawn Hargraves. And he had all intentions of being here, and I do want to mention him because he has been a public servant in our town for many, many years. He served us in the New York State Assembly. He served us as the Suffolk County Treasurer. John Cochran Sr., who the cold weather is keeping him home today, and we told him to stay home. It was a little too cold. But John Cochran Sr. has always been a friend of the Town of Islip. A gentleman who I want to recognize also, who has been very, very helpful throughout this whole exercise of putting this together, and that's George Munkenbach, our Town of Islip historian. George is a volunteer, and he just so takes it to heart and really, really enjoys what he does. We had a long history, not a long history, but we did have a long history, and but we're not going to share it all today. It is up on the website so that you can refer to it. But a few facts we wanted to share with you today. On this day, this exact day in 1683, William Nickel purchased almost 50,000 acres of land from Chief Winnicott Heeg of Connecticut and named it Islip Grange in honor of his hometown, Islip, England. And this past summer, we had a gentleman, a trustee, Tom Love. That was a gentleman who was here from Northamptonshire, England, Islip. The following year, William Nicol received the official royal patent from King Charles II for the land. And today, later this afternoon, we're going to be lighting the cupola blue in recognition of the founding of the town of Islip, and our color is blue and orange. Blue and orange didn't quite work, but we're going to be blue. If you take a moment to look around, you'll notice the town is adorned in blue and gold, the colors of our Town of Islip seal. And if you look on the back of the program, it'll give you an explanation of what the seal actually represents. I know I speak for all of the elected officials in our town. It is really, really an honor to represent you here in the town and have the privilege of kicking off our year-long celebration, starting with today's cupola lighting. It's going to continue through the springtime. There's going to be a living history tour day at the Grange in June, and an Islip Family Day at Duck Stadium, and also a Family Fun Day at Roberto Clemente Park in August. Our year-long celebration will culminate next December with a closing ceremony and the burial of our time capsule. So check our website, stay informed. There'll be other things popping up, I'm sure. So if you would, I know someone had a presentation to make. The police, if they want, we can't say no to the police. No, definitely not. Oh, and look at this. Talk about, dedication for sure.
Not the police, but the sheriff's department.
The Sheriff's Department.
On behalf of Sheriff Toulon, we want to present you with this proclamation and wish you and the town of Islip a happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And thank you for making the effort.
Oh, you're welcome.
It truly was an effort.
Yes. All right.
Thank you. Thanks so
Okay.
much.
All right. You got it.
Let's hear it for Sheriff Toulon and his very, very dedicated staff. And I do want to recognize also we have members of YES, Youth Enrichment Services. We have programs across the town. Let's hear it for YES, Marianne Pfeiffer. Yes, and I do want to recognize the UPSI, the union that represents the majority of our workers here in the town of Islip, donated wonderful refreshments. They came running in with all of these great cookies today. So, and we have a birthday cake that was donated by Campbell's Bakery in Brentwood. So check the sponsor list, and there's a little sponsor board. So many people went above and beyond. And I do want to thank everyone that volunteered their services on the committee to kind of make this a special, special event. So with that, Brentwood High School Marching Band, are you ready for your numbers so that we can have the elected officials in the town of Islip join together and light the cupola blue? So I would like to invite the town of Islip elected officials to join me as we throw this switch. 3, 2, 1. It's there, it worked. Thank you so much. Thank you to the men and women from the Parks Department and DPW who helped make this happen. I'd like to invite everyone who'd like to, please take some refreshments. They're out under the tent. We have a short video in the lobby if anyone would like to come in and check it out and enjoy the refreshments. Thank you so much for being here. And to all of our commissioners, everyone that's a part of this incredible town of Islip, anyone that serves as a volunteer in the civics and the chamber and any of our advisory boards, we thank you for what you do and look forward to the rest of the celebrating next year when it's going to be a lot warmer. Thank you so much.